win overall this year, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox.
Tuesday Night Baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago White Sox. It's interleague baseball, next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Cesar Hernandez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 12, Cesar
Tony Kemp will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
5, Tony Kemp.
Into the box, Hoi-Jun Park, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Hoi-Jun
ready
Park.
to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez has a play. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Wilmer Difo.
Next, here is Wilmer Difo, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, this guy handles lefties pretty well. As that above 300 batting average to test, he swings it really good from the right side.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 10,
Digging in next, Brian Reynolds. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Reynolds at second with 2 down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Here's the 3-0, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ben.
Next, it'll be Ben Gamel, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's the 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Pirates strand a couple. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. JT Brubaker, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Anderson.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Row. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Now the 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 26 home runs and 71 runs batted in. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with one down. Swing hard liner to left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No balls and a strike to count. Moncada over at second. Grandal at first, one gone. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Batting fifth.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Josh Reddick. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ready with the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Moncada rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Angle.
At the plate, Adam Engel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped him up. Number 7 waits on it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. It's the White Sox 2 and the Pirates nothing. The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 4. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. 2-2.
2-2.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The shortstop, Oniel Cruz.
Stepping in next, Oniel Cruz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. So now into the box is Eloy Jimenez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting none.
Now into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
One out, nobody on. Right side, scooped up. And that's the second out.
Stepping
up is Tim Anderson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So now here is number 7, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Hoi-Jun Park, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ryu comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. Now the first pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 home. Park stands at first with 1 out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the AB now.
Moncada.
Yeah. 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. A runner at second, nobody out. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there's one down now. Ready now for the White Sox. Yasmani Grandal. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, but he's going to wave them.
He's set now to pitch. One out and a runner on second base. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in is Jose Abreu. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Popped him up. Chavis in foul ground. Oh, no, he dropped it. The 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Colin Moran.
19, Colin Moran.
Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the delivery.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Giving chase is Jimenez. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside. Oh, that's out.
Popped him up. Moncada is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1, here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Moran leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Striding in is Michael Chavis. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick.
Designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there.
Right fielder,
you can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Adam Engel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-1 is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Eloy Jimenez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Swing and a line drive. Gamble gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, here is O'Neill Cruz, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So next to hit is number 7. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping in now, Poijun Park. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Now it'll be Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Pitch on the way. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Count is 1-2 now. Grounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty with one gone, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
Anderson.
And now the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. Two gone. So the bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on the way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're up 2-0.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Wilmer Difo.
Ryu's ready. First pitch on the way. Wilmer Difo is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's a full count to Difo now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Full count still. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Engel is in his tracks now. One gone. And now here is Brian Reynolds. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the first pitch.
Ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Engel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 19.
At the plate now is Colin Moran. He doubled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Tony Kemp.
The center fielder, Tony Kemp.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Kemp gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Skied down the left field line. Gamble will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Pause, now the pitch. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Popped him up. Chavis shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the AB now. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Hey. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a soft liner. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Chad Kuhl trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Chad Kuhl.
Into the box now, Adam Engel, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. No, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 1 for 5. 4 runs here in this half inning. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Now at the plate is Ben Gamel. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. So here's Michael Chavis now. No hits to this point.
Michael Chavis.
He's set, and the pitch. On the year, Chavis is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Up next for the Buccos, Oniel Cruz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Gamel stands at second with 2 gone. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They still find themselves down 6-0. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Anderson.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The batter. The third
So
baseman.
here's Yoan Moncada.
Go on. Moncada.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1.
Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Looped over toward first. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The catcher.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Runzi Contreras comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So here's Jose Abreu. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a liner. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. The throw to third, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Chavis is under it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 15.
So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. First offering on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. High in the air down the right field line. Tortugo gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 8-0. Digging in will be number 7. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hoi-Jun Park. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Nobody out, runner on first. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering.
Nope, upstairs.
One out and a runner on second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Engel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounder down the line at third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Pirates leave one. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And now, Eloy Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
Stepping in once again is Cesar Hernandez. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now here's the first offering.
Hey!
2 out, nobody on. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The White Sox lead it 8-0. Aaron Bummer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pops this one up. Anderson is there for it. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates.
Bucks down to their final out now. And up next will be Yoshi Tsutsugo. From the stretch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Now the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
At the plate, Michael Chavis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.